Hello guys, this is Acrillix, and today we're taking another look at Guns of Glory, and we are doing a video on the update version 2.0. Before we get started, we're going to do a new thing called Kingdom 204 News. Now this is generally for the Kingdom 204, but anybody can enjoy. Catching up on news and events and kind of just what's happening in the kingdom these days. Let's go ahead and take a look. So our first piece of news is going to be Alacrity from the Alliance LuN, the Lunatics, has made it to C36. So congrats to him. We're proud of you for getting that high in that little amount of time. It's actually kind of crazy how fast he did it, but he dropped some serious cash to get that done. He's right here. So shout out to you, buddy. Congrats on getting to C36 first in our kingdom to make it that high. So congrats to you. In other news, we also have the Kingdom versus Kingdom event. This event happened over the weekend, and it was not that great. We experienced a lot of difficulty, and the kingdoms that we're matched with had much higher castles than we did, and we paid for it. So right now we are being conquered by Kingdom 117, but we're hoping next time we can take back our kingdom. But good job to everybody who participated. Thank you all for participating, and you all did a great job. Okay, so that's basically all that's going on. Alacrity here in C36, Kingdom versus Kingdom. We do also have the Ultimate Alliance campaign coming up here in the next few days. So that's going to be pretty important, and we're going to cover that later. Okay, so onto the actual video. So, like I said, we're talking about the actual update today. So the update version 2.0 covers a lot of different things that are new to the kingdoms, and this applies to all kingdoms. So this is basically what happened. So update 2.0, I'm actually going to pull up the patch notes here for you. Okay, so this is what they added. Come on. Okay, there we go. All right, so update 2.0. So now we're having Airship Parts, new guard, Benoit, Sanctuary system, new Airship Parts packages available, new guard packages available, some optimizations, and we got Vengeance Alert for your alliance, new alliance knowledge, we'll talk about that, resource values, equipment values, gemstone values, deals of the day, gallery coins, all of that. So we're going to cover all that. So first off, let's cover the Sanctuary. The Sanctuary is a new building in your estate. It is located next to your training grounds, your drill grounds, I'm sorry, and your event center. It's right here, this building. So the whole point of Sanctuary is when you go to war, previously what would happen is you would lose a lot of troops, right? When you're attacking, most of your troops become dead and not wounded. When you're defending, most of your troops are wounded until your hospitals are full, and then they just die because there's no more room. So they implicated this new system to kind of relieve, the sadness and the crushedness of losing all your troops. I can think of probably 4 or 5 different lords and different alliances that I know that actually quit the game because they got zeroed. Either it was a bad attack, bad defense, they just got zeroed. And when you lose that many troops, it's hard to come back. I can attest to that. So putting in this new system called Sanctuary is really going to help out those people who really just made a bad choice, or somebody speed rained them so fast that you didn't even see it. So this is going to kind of alleviate some of that pain. It's not going to completely cure it, but you are going to get a little bit of alleviation from that. So the way that this works, from my understanding thus far, and I have not tried this system yet. We're at peacetime, we're not fighting, but I'm sure we will test this out later. So basically, Sanctuary allows you to revive mortally wounded troops. The way that works is once your hospitals are full, and I'm not sure if this counts just for inside hospital, your regular tents, hospital tents, or does this count for Alliance Hospital as well? We don't know at this point. But once your hospitals are full, they will then go to the Sanctuary to a certain point. Now, you can see the bottom here. Mine says 0 out of 340,000. Now, having almost 500,000 troops, this is probably going to be beneficial for me. But for somebody who doesn't have that many, or doesn't have a lot of hospitals, this could also be beneficial. Once your troops become mortally wounded and they get put in the Sanctuary, you cannot access them. They can't be used for gathering. They're just like they are in the regular hospitals. You can't use them until you revive them. But once you go into the Sanctuary, you have to collect holy water. And holy water will be automatically gathered for you. But it won't gather when there's no troops in here. So you can see I have 0 out of 0. That's because I don't have any troops in my Sanctuary because it's peacetime. I don't have any wounded troops. So at this time, I do not have any holy water. But as soon as I lose a battle, and I have troops in here, my holy water is going to start to gather. Now, you can click on the question mark here. It kind of gives you an overview of what what is going on. So if your hospitals are full, a certain percentage of your slain troops will be sent to the Sanctuary. You can increase the percentage by raising your VIP level or opening a subscription. So if you have VIP active, there will be a new buff that will give you. I haven't actually looked for it yet. I don't know if it's on here yet, but there should be a new boost that will give you greater. Here we go. It's right here. Sanctuary capacity, wounded conversion. This will become a buff on VIP 10. So you gotta go with a VIP 10 to make this useful. So that to at least get the the buffs there. So you could also upgrade the subscription, which is $30 a month. In my opinion, not worth it. When there are mortally wounded troops in the Sanctuary, holy water to revive them will be automatically gathered. Like I said, once they're in there, you start to gather holy water automatically. You don't have to actually do anything, which is nice. But the thing to keep in mind is that you don't want to try to revive your troops when you have your hospitals already full, because otherwise you're not going to get a lot of holy water. So your goal is to do it like this. First, hospital. Get your troops out of the hospital, or as much as you can, as quick as you can. Because the sooner that you can get that done, the more holy water you can gather, which means the more troops that you can revive in your Sanctuary. Now, the rate is 5,450 per hour. Now, we don't know what the actual conversion rate is, how many one holy water for how many troops, or how many X amount of holy water for one troop. We don't know what that rate is. I'm assuming that we'll find that out once we actually get to try this out. So the other thing that also will take into account is your hospital capacity. So you want to get that up as high as you can. So build max hospitals, have them all and max out as soon as you can. That's really important. Getting daily rewards, doing all that kind of stuff, doing your dailies is going to also help you with this new feature. Now, as far as the actual revive, you can notice that it's just a revive button. Now, I don't know if it's a timer. I don't believe so, but that's something we're going to have to test out. So that's the Sanctuary. The next and more complicated new feature is the Airship Parts. Airship Parts basically allow you to add new buffs to your airship. So not only do you have all of these buffs right here, but you also are going to get a new buff for attack, defense, health, attack, defense, and health. I forget what this one is. And defense again. Now there are different levels of parts that you can get. We're going to get into that and into how to get those in a minute. But you can attach these, and it goes for each one, so they're in effect no matter what. But you can see that see these little dots here? See how they change? Attack has all of them activated. Defense has them all activated, but Gathering and Beast doesn't. So making sure that you're, when you're attacking Beast, you're not going to get the full boost. I'm not sure why that. Oh, because okay, so it goes off your airship abilities. I forgot about this. So you can see that I have all my things above level 5, so that means I can have all 3 slots open. But because I don't on this one, Wood Gathering Speed, I don't have any boost here. And I have 2 here because this is not level 10. So leveling up your actual abilities is important to keep them above level 10 if you want to take advantage of the boost. But for Gathering and Beast, it really doesn't matter. Attack and defense is what matters for this. Now, like I said, there's different levels of parts. Now, I don't think parts is the greatest name ever. I think they should have made it a little more specific, because it's not really a part, because they're attachments. I'm going to call them airship attachments. So, like I said, there's different levels. If you go to your parts armory, parts showcase, you can see what different parts you can get. There's bronze, silver, gold, rare gold, and epic gold. Epic gold, obviously the best. You're getting a 70% increase in attack, defense, and health, and then an additional 20% for attack, defense, and health. So that's a ridiculous amount of buffs there. But that's also level 6 maxed and epic gold, which is the hardest to get. Now they took the same path as they did with the justice and retribution, hope gems, all those. Same kind of idea. You have to get fragments in order to actually create these parts. In order to enhance them, you do have to embed them or transform them into airship like gears. You get 10 for bronze. I'm assuming you get probably like 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 or something like that. But I don't have any of the higher ones to actually show you or know which one it is. But you get a small boost by increasing the size from 1 to 2. And then you can go up to level 6. But you need 90 of those, so you need a lot of parts. But how do you actually get these parts? Well, there's a couple ways. Either you can go into your store and Airship Part chest. It's $5. You get 1 fragment. You need 100 of these. You need 100 of those. You need 100 of these. So you have to buy this 100 times in order to get that. And that's like $500 to get 1 epic gold part. And there's a couple different ones you can get. So it's going to be very expensive for those players who do this. But you do get these ones, the bronze ones, and these can be added right away. You don't have to synthesize these or anything. They come standard. So you don't got to worry about that. And then there's also the other one, which is the silver. And that you can get that one by synthesizing the actual part itself. If you go into your special, go down to the airship parts, you can actually synthesize these into the next addition. So bronze to silver, silver to gold, gold to rare gold to epic gold. But what if you're not an actual spender, or you don't really want to spend a ton of money? As I said, you need a lot of money in order to actually get all the epic gold that you need. Well, you have another way you can do this. I quickly ran through the catacombs before shooting this. So, if you go in the catacombs, in the catacombs trader here, click on parts. You can actually buy the parts for the silver, raw gold part fragments, and the bronze fragments. And they're 26, 781, and I don't know how much this one's probably going to be, like, ridiculous amount. But the most important thing to keep in mind is the timer. Normally, everything you buy in the catacombs, mining, expedition resets every day. But not for the parts. The parts reset every 2 weeks. You can see here, these bearings reset every 2 weeks. These ones reset every day, and this one I'm assuming resets every 2 weeks or a week or something like that. But we'll have to actually wait till that resets to see what the reset timer is. Could be every 2 days. But this is probably going to be the most expensive, like 1,500 catacomb coins, which is a lot. But you can buy these. I'm just going to buy one. Okay, so I got the triangle. I think that's the one I needed too, anyways. Yes. And you can go ahead and embed it. Boom. 1,000 power. Okay, so the next thing to keep in mind about this new ability is that it does not show up on war reports. So this is a test to see if it does show or not, and it does not. It does not show what airship parts the other person has equipped. Now this is a huge, huge perk. This is my farm. So you can see it shows my airship, shows what abilities I have, what stars I have, but it does not show any airship parts embedded. Scroll all the way to the bottom, battle details. It still doesn't show my airship parts. So this is a really beneficial way to have an extra stat boost where people won't know what you have. So that's going to be really beneficial. Okay, so let's see, next. What do we have next? Let me just go back to the log here. Oops. Okay, so explain airship parts. Oh, the new guard. The new guard is Benoit. He's French, I believe. If you go into your guard gallery, you can see what guards are available. Now, he is the hot one right here. At 5 stars, he gives you troop defense, infantry health, troop attack, and distance attack. Now, distance attack plus 50%, that's ridiculous. That is amazing because, as everybody knows, distance is the most potent and destructive type of troop. They get the most kills generally. Your health, your infantry health is really important as well because your infantry dies first, as well as having a 30% troop defense and a 50% troop attack bonus is also going to be super helpful too. And I'll note you can only get him by recruiting him with this right here. You need 30 recruitment banners or 270 to recruit 10 times. Lastly, daily deals. Now, it does not show on the screen because I don't know why the update to the daily deals optimization is kind of slow. For whatever reason, it took me forever to get it to show up. But as you can see here, it used to be raw hope gemstones. You used to get, you get one. You get to choose one of these. But now on the $20 royal deal, it is no longer a raw hope gemstone. It is 40 fragments for justice gemstones plus refining. So 40, and assuming this is once a week, generally is once a week, so $20 once a week. 40, 80, 120. So 3 weeks you could have one justice gemstone and probably and maybe enough, probably not enough refining gemstones, but you'd be pretty close to actually get it leveled up to maybe level 5 or halfway to 6. So that's going to be really important. That's going to be something you're going to want to keep an eye out for, because that's going to be a really good daily deal to get. All right, and then let's see. I think that is it. I don't think there's anything else that I missed. Oh, Alliance. So, a lot of different alliances, including us, Bongo, was like, hey, you know, we're getting kind of close to our max of donations, and what do we do once that, you know, becomes maxed out? You can see we have a lot of them done, you know, and once you get them done, you know, you can't get alliance points, which means you can't buy advanced teleports, means you can't heal your troops. Right now there's 10 levels, and so we're, you know, you're kind of screwed if you fill them up. So they were like, okay, well, what can we do? They've already added so much to this that there's, you know, there's no more to add at this point. There's no other boosts that they could come up with at this point that would add a benefit to researching. So they just did the next best thing, which I agree with this. Endless growth. So this, donating to this will not, you know, give you any kind of boost, won't give you anything at all, but you are going to be able to get your donation rewards, still the regular 4-hour cooldown, and you will get to donate to this, and it's unlimited. You can donate as much as you want, and you will get your rewards. The only thing to note with this is that, well, you can't star it. And frankly, it may not actually show up because I'm not in R4 right now because I have been doing stuff. So it could be that, but I don't believe there's not. When I was looking the other day, this morning, yesterday, last night, it didn't look like there was any star on it. So you can't start, you can't get your 20%, or maybe that doesn't show up until you truly max out your alliance donations, but we'll have to see. So that is the update. So Airship Parts, you can buy from the store. You can buy from Catacombs Traders. There's a new reason to do Catacombs. It's kind of boring. Once you get VIP 8, just go right through it. Just keep hitting plunder, plunder, plunder. You'll have tons of stamina potions. You should be able to get through like levels like 11 all the way to almost 40 just by hitting plunder. And then Sanctuary, once your troops are fully wounded and die, they will go to the Sanctuary. A smallest percentage will go to the Sanctuary for you to revive them. But your hospitals need to be empty before you do that. So make sure you do that. Also, oh, I forgot to mention the news part, but Guns of Glory made a little mistake. Well, it was more on Google's end, but there was an issue with purchasing daily deals. A lot of people in my alliance and my kingdom had this problem. Unfortunately, it landed on the same day that was the construction day for the gold event. And now, as you can see, I'm building my C25. Well, because I was anticipating on having speed ups, but I didn't get them. So if you purchased any daily deals yesterday, or actually 2 days ago now, you will receive a refund from Google in the next week or so. So just keep checking your email, your junk folders, spam, and your bank accounts to see if that money came back. If not, then you need to reach out to Guns of Glory support, which you can do on Facebook or by going in-game, click on Help and Support, contact New Support, and then once you're in here, you're just going to pick Payment Issues, Purchase Did Not Arrive, and then you're just going to fill out this quick form. Just ask for your kingdom, your in-game name, what happened, purchase time, package name, and a screenshot of your receipt. So if you're an Android user and you're using Google Pay or PayPal, you should have your receipts in your email. Just screenshot the transaction ID with with your summary, make sure you have the transaction ID in there. That's how they track it. So I did receive the refunds for it. So we'll have to see what happens. Okay, so that is it. I think I don't have anything else that is new in this update. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. All right, guys, it's been Acrillix. Peace out.